And hi, folks. I'm meteorologist Tom Kvik here on a Wednesday evening. Let's bring you a little weather information. First of all, we got our Gina count up. Temperatures have been ranging in mid to upper 80s much of the afternoon there. We've seen lower humidity today, and you probably noticed that. And that was glorious, wasn't it? And that's going to affect tonight's temperature readings. I'll have some of that city by city coming up. You won't want to miss that. And we'll see a mostly sunny sky at this time. We've had some high mid-level clouds from time to time here across the area for today. Let's go ahead and take a look at radar. Nothing showing up here locally at the present time. We see the radar showing rain well to the south of us and once again to the west of us. And that reservoir of dry air just kind of working in right across this particular area right in here. And again, that is the dry side, the moist side out there toward Houston. And so with those kind of patterns, we definitely see some good weather during the day and during the night this time of year. All right, so here's your low temperature forecast. I think we average 64. Typically, it's 70 degrees. So this is something that you are really going to enjoy in the morning as you get out. It's one of those mornings, coffee on the deck or a little walk there on the block, well below normal temperatures. The record, though, 54, not there. But we at 64 here for Alexandria Pineville Metro. I think maybe out toward Estler Airport, DeVille areas. It may even be a little bit lower than that, heading down toward Union Hill, Glenmora. We may see temperatures in the middle 60s down in that direction. You go up to Winfield, and this is one of the coolest readings I think we're going to find up in Wind Parish. Average about 60 degrees. 62 taking us from Gina into Jonesville and Vidalia, Faraday. Of what was, I think you get in the mid 60s, low to mid 60s for Natchitoches and Manny, heading into Leesville and Vernon Parish, middle of 60, but going into DeRidder, southward into especially South Beauregard, I think the upper 60s. And again, that is where the frontal boundary is to the south and west of there. 66 for Oakdale and Opelousas, Washington, and Ville Platte, 67. All right, let's go into some of your high temperatures for Wednesday. Unfortunately, it's heating up. So after a morning where we're well below normal, we get right there a little bit above normal in many locations. 90 is where we should be. I'm forecasting an average high of about 91, 92 degrees. I have a 92 for Alexandria, Pineville. You see that's a fairly common number on the map, especially south and west of town. Naval's 90, 91. Winfield, after that very glorious start where perhaps the coolest thermometer up there could get below 60 degrees, 93 for your high there, and then 92, 93 for Natchitoches and Manny. And then on the cool side of the max thermometer, we have upper 80s for Jonesville, Faraday, and Vidalia. Let's come in and check out the tropics. These are tropical interest areas. We've got this one off the west coast, east coast of the United States, southeast coast there. There's a low chance, and all of these are below 40% right now. What I think will happen is, though, this one is their system just cleared the Florida peninsula there, brought a lot of heavy rainfall, and that rainfall's not over yet. And once it gets out over the warm Gulf Stream, it's got a chance to develop into something. So right now, the Hurricane Center is putting it at less than 40%. Likewise, a less than 40% area in the southwest Gulf of Mexico. And so we're going to watch that area pretty closely because most of the global models that I trust and use for my forecasting indicate that there's at least going to be some kind of depressed area of surface low pressure in that area, if not some type of tropical cyclone. So I would think over the coming days, National Hurricane Center may up that from 40% maybe to the 40 to 60 or even higher than that. And likewise in the Eastern Pacific, I think we're looking at an area there where we'll see an increase over 40% sometime in the coming days there. So of the three areas, I think these two might have the best chance of becoming something tropical. So again, that is your tropical interest areas for the current day. And your 7-day forecast going into that, one of the headlines is going to be, of course, the incredible nights and early mornings, 64 Thursday, and you've got another one to look forward to Friday morning at 65 degrees, and a few folks will see it pretty good Saturday morning, averaging 69. But the afternoons are going to be hot. The saving grace there will be lower humidity. We won't have typical humidity Friday and Saturday with those mid to occasionally upper 90s there. And so that would be the good news. Full-time sunshine during the day for the next couple of days. Saturdays are mostly sunny days. Sunday, Father's Day, we start to see a moisture increase, scattered showers and a few thunderstorms there on the low end of scattered. Go 40% with that. It's still kind of hot, but there'll be more humidity coupled with that. And then Monday, rain and thunderstorms likely. Tuesday, we see a temporary decrease, but still above where we should be for this time of year. And then Wednesday, back to 60% there. We do see some relief in the daytime highs. We see mostly 80s, mid to upper 80s there, Monday through Wednesday, but the low temperatures reflect at least seasonal humidity, if not a little bit more. And some of that moisture could come from the southwest Gulf of Mexico, from any one of those tropical interest areas that I pointed out. Right, well, that's my forecast here for the next 7 days. Nick Mickens will be back with you in the morning to give you a fresh update, and I'll see you again